Hi, thank you guys for watching again. I posted a video last week titled My Blue Hell. I'm going to give a little rundown again so people know who I am and why the hell I'm posting this stuff. 4 years ago, my husband took his life. I know I'm saying this kind of cavalier and real quick and all that, but again, it's been 4 years. It's easy for me to talk about because I found that in talking about it, it's helped so many people because unfortunately there's just a lot of people that find themselves sitting in my exact position. My husband was a deputy sheriff for 17 years. He took his life October 20th, 2016. No warning signs, no indication that he was even depressed. I was gone for training and I got home at 10:30ish at night and found him deceased in our garage. Our 4 children were asleep inside. It spiraled a whole new life for the kids and I. To this day, I remember calling 911, and in one of those moments where it was quiet, where the dispatcher was, I assume, dispatching the cruisers to the scene, I remember thinking, this isn't going to go away. This is forever. And even in that early moment or existence of this new reality, that even set in then that this is forever. Well, shortly after my husband passed away, I dealt with all of the things that a lot of us widows, especially in law enforcement, suicide, find themselves dealing with. I was ostracized. The department, at this point in time, I can't, but I do, but I don't, it's hard to explain. I don't entirely fault the department for failing me in my eyes. At this point in time in my life, I see that they just didn't know what to do, just like me. They didn't know what to do. I don't think they're malice, even to the ones that don't contact me to this day. I understand. You guys lost someone. It sucks. I don't even have anger or bitterness towards my husband any longer. Was I bitter in the beginning? Was I angry? Oh, God. Oh, man. I was pissed. I tell you how pissed I was. I was so pissed, I went and changed my last name for absolutely no reason. And the judge asked me, why are you changing your last name? And then I told him, and he's like, great, well, we're going to grant that, and didn't touch it. I mean, it was irrational, but I was pissed. But today, am I mad? No. I can't be mad at Jesse. I can't be mad that he felt he had no other option but to walk away. Do I condone it? Do I feel pity for him? Mm-mm. I mean, matter of fact, if he were here today and I could talk to him, it'd get ugly. Because in my perfect world, once you have children, and some are going to go, what about the ones that don't? But hear me out. This is my position. I'm not asking anybody to assume what I believe. Once you have children, you don't have a right to take their parent away from them. Jesse didn't have a right to take my children's father away from them. He didn't have a right to force me to go and tell them Dad's dead. He's not coming home. Why put that on them? Why put that on me? And this, again, is forever. I'm not mad at Jesse because Jesse doesn't have the ability to redeem himself. What I'm mad about, like in my previous video, if you didn't watch it, are all the people that come in afterwards. The ones that do have an ability to redeem themselves, to fix any ugly character flaws that they have and that they're putting on other people. I'm mad at those people because you can answer a why. I'm angry at the president of the organization BlueHell. I helped her build this organization. She used my story. She used my children. She used me for money. She lied to me. She manipulated me. And I'm not the only one. I have asked her to stop. I have asked her to treat people the way that she claims she's going to treat them, to do the things that she claims she's going to do. She solicits for money, and the money doesn't even go where she says. My biggest gripe is the honor boxes. I created these honor boxes while working with BlueHell as I sat on the board of directors, because as a widow and for families, I felt I could speak. Not directly, but generically I could speak. What can we do for them in the immediate aftermath? Tell them I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gonna get... No, none of that works immediately. You send out a care package with some soap, some crackers, maybe a little toy for the kids, just something, a care package. We all know what a care package is. We send them to military members across seas and do all that. This was something that I had created with BlueHell, and it was understood, publicized, and accepted that we were going to send a care package out to every single officer and every single family member. I'm sorry, every single officer's family. So if an officer committed suicide, their family would receive an honor box. In my time on the board, I sent out 3. One of them was to a police department. Why I sent one to a police department, I have not one goddamn clue. No diss on the police departments, but y'all don't need care packages when an officer dies in your department. You need to rally together, and your higher ups, your chiefs, your sheriffs, whatever it is, they need to keep you in check. It's not my job to keep the officers in check. It's my job to make sure that the family is taken care of, because there's so little care that goes into these families. After I shared my video, there were some, I tend to call them Karen cronies, that got online and said I was just one widow. I was one bitter widow. Again, I just touched on whether or not I was bitter over Jay being dead. No, I'm not. And I explained why. He can't redeem himself. Karen, you can. I was told by somebody that, believe it or not, Heidi, Karen really has matured. And I could be wrong, and forgive me, but she's got to be somewhere around 55. At 55, you're finally maturing? Give me a break. At 55, you're finally realizing that your free and loose mouth hurts people? Bravo, Karen. Bravo. What is bitterness? I looked up the definition before starting this. It's a sense of anger, hurt, or resentment because of one's bad experience or sense of unjust treatment. Kind of fits in line with how I feel about Karen and how I'm beginning to feel about all of the other board members, some of whom I had immense respect and trust with. You guys sat there. Whether or not I shared a video that you guys felt like was a burn on you, and I'm sorry, if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it. Because I haven't made any allegation that is unfounded. Karen may say they are, but Karen knows that I have the evidence. I haven't shared it publicly yet, but believe you me, I will if I need to. You allow people to get on your social media account and attack me, saying that I'm just one bitter widow, and it doesn't matter if Karen did something bad to me because she has done so much good for so many other people. Well, I'm certain that Jeffrey Dahmer did not kill every single person he came in contact with, but the ones he did kill pretty much negates any good that he could have ever done in his life. And if I don't speak out and get this train rolling, who's going to? Because Karen attacks, she bullies, she manipulates, and she sends her Karen cronies after anybody who thinks differently than what she thinks. If anybody says Karen's not good, she attacks. It's like that scene in, what is it, Wizard of Oz, where the flying monkeys come out. That's what I feel like. And Karen knows me. I mean, she knows me well. I've spent the night at her house. I've gone out to, oh God, I've gone to her house a few times. Attack my character because I say this is wrong. Then Karen goes and gets a bunch of widows to put a little cute little quote about how she's changed their lives. Well, I can say the same, Karen. You did. You helped me. You made me better. You made me stronger. Thank you. You've opened my eyes to not be so damn naive and believe just because it has a blue stamp on it that the organization cares about me. If this is what the thin blue line now means today, I'm out. I want nothing to do with it. But I don't believe that's what it means. I believe you have been able to manipulate and con your way into all these people's lives. And for what? To boost your level of narcissism? Look up narcissist, Karen. Or anybody that knows Karen, because a narcissist has a real difficult time seeing that they're a narcissist. Karen's a narcissist. People on the board that I've spoke with have even said recently, yeah, she's said a lot of things that I'm like, you should probably not say that. I've been told it's not that easy to remove Karen. That's all I want, by the way. If I didn't mention this earlier, I'm not wanting BlueHell to be dismantled. Maybe a complete reform on everybody in there, because clearly Karen isn't the only problem. I was told it's not that easy to remove her from the board. Actually, it is. Vote. Better yet, Karen, have some damn respect for yourself, for me, for all of the other widows, and you know who they are, all of the other wives, and the officers that you have failed. Have some respect and step down. Because like I've said, I'm not going to back. I'm not going to back down. I wrote you an apology letter, Karen. I'm sure you have that email. I shouldn't call it an apology letter. Excuse me. I'm not going to re-record this because I misspoke. A forgiveness letter saying I forgive you. I do. I forgive you for what you did to me. Because I'm okay. But I'm real sick and tired of more and more and more stories pop up. I just got a message yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, of someone who said that once they saw I was with BlueHell, they started calling around to other widows to try and get me out of that organization because they knew you were going to use me. They knew you were going to use the children. They tried to get me out. But they were shut out. It's sad. I don't know what you're fighting for, Karen. You said you'd step down, but that there isn't anybody qualified enough to take your position. How arrogant. Well, we have 326 million people living in America, roughly 1 million peace officers, and you can't find one person with just a little bit more credibility and credentials than what you have? Oh God, that is seriously super arrogant. My 6-year-old could run it better, and with a bigger heart and less spite. I don't want to take BlueHell out. I don't want to tarnish the entire organization because I don't think it's the entire organization. I want Karen to step down. I want Karen to apologize. I want Karen to minimally deny all of the accusations that I've made. Hell, even Bill Clinton got on there and said, I didn't have sexual relations with that woman. Even he got on there and denied it. And it was a lie, but he denied it. Karen hasn't even denied anything except for the misappropriation of funds, which is really funny, Karen, because you know I got you on recording saying it. You know I have you in email saying it. Just because you were able to reshuffle the funds around and refill that hole doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay? Bitter? Yeah, I'm bitter. I'm bitter that you were not just backing down and saving these families by backing down. Let somebody with a little more ethical approach, a little more pragmatic approach, and that doesn't jump on their emotions and attack, do the job. Back off. Because I'm not going to.